Hi, welcome back to Mountaineer Homestead. Today I'm going to be cooking dinner, and it's going to be a sausage, potato, green bean casserole. And I'll link all the ingredients in the description. So first you want to turn on your oven at 400. And I have an iron skillet getting hot, and I'm going to cut up my sausage right now and get them heating up. And you just want them in bite-sized pieces. Okay, you don't want them too big. We're going to cook these and then in the skillet till all the water is out, evaporates out of them. And then we'll put in our veggies, our onion. You gotta have a cup of onion and garlic, like 3 cloves of garlic, but I'm going to do minced garlic. And I'm also going to be doing garlic powder. These all chopped up. Get these in the pan. Dropped one. Hear that sizzling? And with that, you need 1/4 of a cup of water. So let me get my water. Hold on 1 minute. There we go. Now, let me get this one cut up. Throw that in the trash. And you cook them until all the water, 1/4 cup of water, is evaporated. In the meantime, we're going to cut up our potatoes and our onion. And also, we're going to have green beans in it. So it's like a 1-dish meal. If you would rather put it in a crock pot, you can do that too. And let it cook all day, which all you're really cooking is the potatoes, because you already cooked the sausage. I thought I had one of them really up. There they are. There we go. That was easier. There. Now, let me get a spoon and stir that around a little bit. Let that cook. Smells good already. Alright, so here's our potatoes. I just got a little bag of these little baby potatoes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wash them. In a little strainer. And then we'll get them cut up. There we go. How y'all doing today? What's going on? How you liking your Friday? Today is Friday. I know it's kind of different, but hey, I'm not doing laundry today, so that's a plus. Okay, let's see, where's my knife? Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these in a gallon bag because, excuse me, I've got to put a little bit of oil in there. and stir them around. A little bit of oil and some other little things, and I'll show you what to put in there in a little bit, because we're going to oil up these potatoes before we put them in our 9 by 13 pan. Cut all the veggies up. This would be good for leftovers too. Even if you want to like cook it ahead of time, I don't see why you couldn't. So let me cut up all these potatoes, which is not very much more, and we'll cut up my onion. You'll take once the sausage gets done, you'll put the garlic and the onion in the pan and let the onion become translucent, and then we'll put everything together. All right, there's that. Okay. All right, so there's that. Now, we're going to do 1/8 of a cup of oil. You could use olive oil, and you could use vegetable oil. I've got vegetable oil on hand right now, so. And you put that in the bag. In the bag. Okay. And you want to get them all mixed up with that oil. Let's see here. Okay. So, let's cut up the onion. Okay, so it's telling me to add the seasoning to the bag, because I've never made this before. It's why I thought it looked good. So it said to put 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. We have a lot of garlic in here, aren't we? All in there. I'm going to put a little bit of salt. About a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. It says it calls for red pepper flakes, but I'm going to leave them out because I can't. Look at there, I'm making a mess in here again. Betty's cooking. I'm going to leave them out because I can't handle really, really hot stuff. And those sausages are already hot anyway. And it said about a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. I'm just putting 1/2 of the 1 teaspoon in there. You know how that goes. Okay. Seal this up. And let's get all that mixed in with the potatoes. And we're going to set this aside. All right. Put all this back up. Now, while that's cooking, let's cut our onion, which you only need 1 cup of onion, so I don't figure I'll use this whole onion. That's okay. I'll put the rest back in the refrigerator. Let's get all this skin off of it. So I guess I'll just use probably half of it. What do you think? Get this all together again and let's chop it up. Like it there. That yellow center. Get that out of there. One thing I've realized too, if you keep your onions in the refrigerator, they last a whole lot longer. And you have less tears too, you know? And no, I'm not back to work yet. I'll go back June 6th. So. And I can't wait to get my hands dirty. Because I work in a greenhouse. Actually, it's Grits Midway Greenhouse. You can look them up online. And instead of having garlic cloves, which I should buy some. So let's get this served. I have minced garlic, which we're just going to put a little thing in there. Stir that sausage around a little bit. I think the water's starting to evaporate. Okay, let's get this over to the trash can. All the little centers of the onion. Hot in here. It was about 90 some today. I have the air on, but that's what happens when you get old. You get them hot flashes going on. And I like my onions really, really little. Of course, they're going to cook down anyway. Alright, so. Wash my hands a little bit. Get this onion off my hands. Alright. So. Let's get this out of here. It's on a napkin. What I could do, let's move you over here. The water's gone. Let's scoop these out and reserve these. And we're going to put everything in one pan now. Because we got our potatoes ready. This is our sausage. So really all you're doing is cooking the potatoes. So, you know, green beans is already done. You've got to heat them up. So it's a fast meal. You could probably do this within 30 minutes. So we'll see. Now what I'm going to do is put a 1/4 cup of butter back in my skillet here and saute the onions and the garlic. We're going to have to let this cool a little bit before we put everything in the bag. Alright. Alright, so let's put in the butter. Put in the onion. And I got this on kind of a medium heat. So I'm going to put about a heaping tablespoon full of garlic. There. Now let's get this cooking. This will be like a start to finish meal with you. I haven't had to take a break yet, but that's good. It's almost 6:30. We eat kind of late here in our house. You don't want to burn that garlic. Right. Well, thinking about talking about a break, I might go ahead and take one, but first it says to, see my pan right there? It says to spray my pan, which I'm going to spray it with olive oil. There we go. Now, that's done. Look at all those good sausage pieces off the bottom of the pan, too. Bring you back over here. Wow. And you know what I thought about doing too? Is putting a little bit of bacon bits in it too. How about that? Heck yeah. We'll put some little bit of that in it too when we put it in the oven. Like on the green beans and stuff. I love bacon. Bacon makes everything better. Don't you think? And butter. Bacon and butter. Maybe that's why I'm so fat. But hey, you know what? I'm happy. Fat and happy. Alright, so let's take that off the heat. Okay. Pan's hot. Now let that cool down before we put it with our potatoes. Okay? So when we come back over here, okay, there's the potatoes, our sausage, and our onion. Alright, so now what we're going to do, I'm going to drain my, while that's cooling, I'm going to drain my green beans. Use any kind of canned green beans is good. Okay. Them good and drained. Alright, let's see. Alright, cook the sausage till brown. That's the water evaporated. Remove sausage from pan. I did that. Cool enough to add to the bag. Then I melted the butter in a frying pan, added onions and garlic. Cook it till that's translucent. Let it cool for a few minutes. Then, when cooled, add to the bag. Shake bag well add the green beans last. And then you put it all in your baking dish. You cover it with aluminum foil and cook for 40 minutes. I'm following the recipe just like you are. I mean, it's not like I knew exactly everything to do because I didn't, because I've never made this before. So, all right. The sausage is cooled. So let's add that to our bag. Okay. Let's add some bacon bits. I'm improvising now. Get all that mix. Oh, don't pop it. Add that all in there with the potatoes. Oh man, I'm telling you, this is going to be good. Now see, all I added in there was salt, pepper, onion powder, and then onion and garlic when I roasted in the oven, and butter and bacon. So salt and pepper, I did say that. And it called for slap your mama seasoning, but I don't know what that was. You could add any kind of seasoning that you want in it. It'd be fine. So let's get all this put together, the green beans and everything, and then we'll put it in the oven. How about that? Okay. All right, so green beans is, see, they drained. Let's put them in there. And I'll get this out of there. So let's use the spoon. Get a little spoon. Get it out of the pan. Get the iron skillet. Now, let's get all that mixed up together. All right. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put it in our pan, open up the bag, dump everything in there. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. My mouth is already watered. All right, so we're going to put that in the oven. We're going to cover it with aluminum foil. Let's see here. Look here. Don't it look good? So we're going to cover it with aluminum foil, and we're going to set our timer for 40 minutes, and then we're going to come back and have some dinner. I may make some hush puppies with this too. Let me get my stuff out and we'll do that. I might make it in the same pot. Might as well. Okay, see you in a little bit. Welcome back. Okay. So we got about 27 few minutes left on our timer for our sausage, potatoes, and green beans in there. So I thought maybe hush puppies, okay? So I have just add water hush puppy mix, which I only use about this much of it. And I've been letting it set for about 10 minutes because it said it needs to be fluffed up. And in the meantime, I had my oil heating up also, but this is the brand that I use. This is the sweet onion flavored mix. So let's make us some little hush puppies. Get my plate out so I can get these out and my spoon ready. Cleaned up the mess a little bit so I'd have room Okay. And these are quick and easy too. So you want to get you a spoonful. See here? And what I do is I just take my other spoon and slide it off. Hear that? Okay. It's ready. But I didn't want to do the whole. I dropped some on the stove and I just wiped it off. I didn't want to do the whole bag because there's not very many of us eating here today. But I did want to have a little bit of something, like a bread or something to go. And this was just perfect. Alright. So I put 4 in there for right now. So I'm probably going to have at least 6. At least. Let me get this wiped up. My goodness. There I am again, making a mess. Ooh, they're puffing up. Let's see. We dropped it. And you wait till they get brown and we turn them over. Ooh, look at that. Yeah. Ooh, them look good. I mean, that's all we'll need, a little bit of something, you know, to eat with with our meal. They don't take very long to fry either. So, comment below and let me know if you try this out, and what kind of sides would you like with this kind of meal, because it has the potatoes and the green beans and the meat. So I mean, we could have did corn on the cob and I don't know what all. Pretty good. Anything you would like for it. All right, so I think these are done. I think this one's done. Look at that. Don't that look good? Smells good. All right, put that on our plate. I think this one's done. Now, school's getting ready to go out where we live. My grandson, which that's a whole other story, which he lives with us. I think I've told you that before. We got him when he was 7 years old. He's my son's boy, and he is 17 years old, and hopefully he's he'll be a senior next year. Oh my gosh, I'm showing my age now, aren't I? All right, so let's get the other in here. Put that in there like that. Probably going to have, that's a little one. Scrape this out of this bowl. See? There we go. So we had 7, which that's enough. Look at that. Let them cool down and I'll try one. Okay. I'm going to finish doing the hush puppies and we'll be back when I get the meal out of the oven. Okay, see you in a little bit. Alright. Let's get it out of the oven. It's done. There we go. Turn the oven off. Just look at this. Oh, look at there. Look at that. Dropped you, didn't I? Sorry. Don't that look good? All right, let me fix my plate and call everybody to dinner. And there's our hush puppies, which I've already snacked on 2 of them while I was waiting. They're really, really good. Okay, let's get a plate. You know what? I think I want a bowl. All right. Let's scoop some of this stuff up. Good. Yum. That's making my mouth water. Some more little bit of green beans in there. Okay, let's put you over here. So here's the hush puppies. Take me a hush puppy. See? Look at that. You're good and soft. You're so good. Yum. Who doesn't like fried bread, you know? Okay, this is going to be extremely hot, but I'm going to try. I did cook it for 40 minutes. Potatoes are tender, but that's a good bite. Got every one of them. I could have got a little bit more, like 45 minutes or so. I guess it just depends on what kind of pan you have, which this is a thick ceramic pan. But here we go. Don't want to burn my mouth. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. That is delicious. Wow. That is so, so good. And it didn't take very long. I mean, you know, there's a few little steps with it, but, well, I'm going to enjoy my dinner and call everybody else to eat. So, I just like to say thank you for watching my videos, and please continue. Make sure you put the like button, that's that thumbs up button on the YouTube channel, and subscribe. So it doesn't cost you nothing. It just tells you when I'm on, and so you can watch my new video. So until next time, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.